and the award for the best game goes to HOYOverse released Genshin Impact in the middle of the COVID-19 pandemic nearly 3 years ago, and it has become a major hit in the gaming industry. This free, to-play anime RPG from China has won numerous awards, including Player's Voice, at the Game Awards 2022, and spawned loads of fan art and animations, and has generated billions of revenue. Today, let's see the top 5 games similar to Genshin Impact without wasting time. At number 5, we have The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Breath of the Wild is the one Zelda game that kicked off a generation of open-world games outside the series that were inspired by its gameplay mechanics and Fenyx near art style. And Genshin Impact draws plenty of inspiration from it. Link wakes up after a century of slumber with no memory of anything that happened to him, and is tasked with saving Princess Zelda and stopping Calamity Ganon from destroying Hyrule and the world. Nintendo gave players permission to complete the game's story in a non-linear fashion, giving them ample room to explore the vast landscape on the ground and in the air and experiment with various gameplay elements. Number 4, Immortals Fenyx Rising is another game that derives a lot of inspiration from Breath of the Wild. This single-player adventure is set in a world of Greek mythology, where protagonist Fenyx embarks on a quest to save their brother and defeat the evil typhoon, who has escaped from the underworld. The game takes place across 7 distinct regions, all of which are inspired by a different Greek god. As Fenyx journeys through each region, they must traverse the environment in various ways, including climbing, riding mounts, and flying. Combat is fast and fun with both melee and long-ranged options, thanks to the various weapons Fenyx wields, including a bow and arrow, an axe, and a sword. Overall, Immortals Fenyx Rising doesn't reinvent the wheel, but it's a fun adventure that can keep players easily hooked from beginning to end. There's also a big emphasis on environmental puzzles in this game, so if you enjoy the puzzle elements in Genshin Impact, this could be great to play when you're taking some downtime from Teyvat. At number 3, we have XENOBLADE Chronicles 3. This is the latest installment in Monolith Soft's flagship JRPG franchise. Set in a world at war, 2 groups of young fighters belonging to opposing factions are unexpectedly thrust together and set out on a dangerous journey to uncover the true secrets of their world. The game puts a lot of heart into its characters. This is a massive time sink of a game, with a big, expansive world to explore and hordes of exciting enemies to battle. Aside from the story, combat is the biggest draw for the XENOBLADE franchise, and with a party of 6 at your command, all with a specialized class and unique abilities. The action-based system is as addictive as the character. Switching fights in Genshin Impact. Much like Genshin, you can spend hours in the game simply battling out on the field or farming for resources. This was undoubtedly one of the most exciting Switch releases of 2022, and it's well worth picking up. Finally, number 2, Wuthering Waves. Wuthering Waves is a multi-platform free-to-play action RPG Bikero game. Wuthering Waves emphasizes freedom and exploration in its fast-paced player versus enemy PV combat. If you're a fan of free-to-play games that offer deep gameplay mechanics, you should keep an eye on Wuthering Waves' upcoming closed beta. Wuthering Waves' graphics aren't yet developed fully, but already feature large cities and settlements nestled amongst overgrown structures and towering, lush hills and mountains. Both characters and enemies alike are animated while in combat, with dashes, hits, and dodges, all showing off as many details as possible while each one dives in and out of each other's attacks. Wuthering Waves is very similar to Genshin Impact. It is rumored to be the next Genshin Impact. Finally, at number 1, we have Tower of Fantasy. Tower of Fantasy and Genshin Impact have a lot of similarities, especially in design, that make people wonder which game they should pick up. While many thought that Tower of Fantasy would be a Genshin killer, it's actually just an alternative that has a lot of new things to offer. Tower of Fantasy is a 3D shared world action role-playing game played with a third-person view. The player controls a customizable character avatar who interacts with non-player characters and other entities and collects items as they travel around in the open virtual world. As shared world, RPG, players on the same server coexist with and can encounter other players in the same instance of the game world. Tower of Fantasy supports co-op play where up to 4 players on the same server can team up to play together, to explore the world, complete general or multiplayer specific missions, or fight world bosses, and PvP where players can challenge each other to duels in open world combat, or fight in an arena mode called Apex League to advance up a leaderboard to obtain special rewards. But wait, there's more this game. Grand Honkai Sword Impact. Third, this is a copy of Genshin Impact, but there's nothing resembling Genshin Impact, except for these two. In Dyed Amber and Food, Les Kaya and the graphics are crazy. The game describes itself as the strongest heroine anime RPG of 2021. While strongest is a bizarre adjective to describe a game, calling itself heroine, yes, the drug, is an even stranger move. Perhaps an allegory of how addictive it aims to be, even though it steals the name of Honkai Impact 3rd and characters from Genshin Impact. It even plagiarizes part of the description of Exo's heroes and My Hero Academia, the strongest hero. It really begs the question how an app like this could end up on the Google Play Store in the first place. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. See ya.